Hey everyone, just a short review of a science fiction novel today. I read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, first published in 1968. The main character that you follow is Rick Deckard. He works for the police department as a bounty hunter, and it's his job to hunt down and retire, that is, kill, fugitive androids. And the idea here is that he gets a particularly difficult assignment, which is to kill 6 androids, and they're kind of the newest, most advanced androids who are very, very difficult to tell apart from regular humans. The idea is that the only real way you can differentiate androids from humans is through empathy and kind of emotional responses. And therefore, part of Rick's job is administering these personality tests to figure out if someone's human or not. Two of the other main characters in the story, we've got John Isidore, who is actually helping these escaped androids. So you get the story from his point of view sometimes. And you also have Rachel Rosen, who works for the corporation that makes these androids. So sometimes it appears like she's helping Deckard, but of course she's got her own motivations too. Deckard's motivated to take on this difficult assignment because he'll get a huge bounty for doing this, and he wants to be able to afford his own expensive pets. So in the far future, the idea is that a lot of animals have become extinct or rare, and getting your own real pet animal is kind of like a status symbol. The major theme of this book is empathy and what does it mean to be human and to possibly empathize with and enjoy the company of these androids more than you would some people. There's also a lot of stuff in here about sort of an economic anxiety, keeping up with the Joneses, right? Like trying to get ahead, being able to afford status symbols, the idea of duty at your work, because in a lot of ways, Rick Deckard really doesn't want to do his job. And yet, at every stage, he's going ahead with it anyway. Related to that idea of duty and kind of just going through the motions, there's a lot of interesting stuff in here about paranoia and distrust of institutions. And at one point, there's even like a parallel police force that's going up against Rick Deckard. In my opinion, those were the best scenes in the book. There's also a lot of religious metaphor stuff. There's this future religion called Mercerism. And personally, I felt those were some of the weakest parts of the book, especially at the end where it feels like it was kind of getting lost in its own religious metaphor. But don't let that criticism put you off this book, because at the heart of this, there's a really fast-moving, hard-boiled bounty hunter story. Yeah, so this was really good. I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a classic for a good reason. I'll definitely be trying to read some more Philip K. Dick. So this one's actually a reread for me. I read it first probably about 20 years ago. And since I've been collecting so much vintage science fiction stuff, I was interested to read some of the authors that I've read years in the past. So a couple of other authors I read as a teen were Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke. So I'll definitely be revisiting their work as well. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.